second. I hope you're ready. I hope you're ready. I don't think you're ready. Dr. Giggles here. John's on his way. He should be here momentarily. Where did my trash go? It was there, and now it's not. So I'll just leave this curled up paper over there. But how's everybody doing? What's up, Infinite Coasters? We're going to get into that in a little bit. Nothing major. It's kind of a funny story that popped up. But we got 5 pages of notes. So the things that we are going to cover today, I mean, these are main topics. Anything else that comes up in the chat room, by all means, if I'm not covering it, leave it in the chat room. We will discuss it. But I just always go with main topics just to get the conversation started. And then we go from there. You know what I mean? And but we're going to be talking about Cedar Fair, second quarter results. We're going to talk about Universal. We're going to talk about the bumper cars at Six Flags New England. We're going to talk about the Hall of Presidents. We're going to talk about annual passes coming back to Disney World, and we're also going to talk about that the Magic Key program at Disneyland. We're going to go in and talk about the Star Wars Hotel, Halloween Horror Nights. There's an issue with Six Flags gift card balances that's been popping up. What's up, Gravel? We're going to talk about Bolt, the first coaster on a cruise ship. We're going to talk about some Legoland New York stuff. What's up, Charles? What else we got in this? Talking about some Kings Island stuff. Magic Mountain, King's Dominion. Yeah, it's weird. It's like there's not a boatload of news, but there is some, and that's why. I'm low. Oh, it's as high as I got all my volumes up. Maybe it's just me not talking loud because all the volumes are up. I don't know. It's me. I think it's just me. I don't know why I don't project that loud, I guess. I know John, when he's here and we're recording the stuff, I gotta lower his volume. He's loud. I'm not as loud, I guess. Maybe I need to yell. I don't know. I mean, hey, at least it's not like when I was going with Biden. At least you don't have that going on. But yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff. And before John gets here, we'll cover the low-lying news. You know, the stuff that it's not the meat and potatoes. It's the kind of stuff that most of you guys may or may not be interested in. Stuff I found cool and things that really aren't going to take up a lot of time to talk about is what I like to say. Plus, we're going to give you guys some updates, with the Rocky Point stuff. We are going to talk about King Richard's Fair. That's a local attraction that's opening up soon. And then I'm going to tell you why John and I are going. You know what I mean? There's a reason. I mean, hey, what's up, J-Cut? You know what? Let's talk. Well, I got to wait for King Richard's Fair because John, that's like John's like big thing. But I have a reason why I'm going. And we'll get into that once John gets. So we'll save King Richard's for John. Like John, I know John loves it. It's like a, kings, knights. It's like medieval times. Yeah, well, I got all the Cedar Fair, if you can see, all the stuff. Yeah, I got all that Cedar Fair and a little bit on the other side there of stuff. But yeah, so we're going to be, oh God, let me look that up really, really quick. I'm surprised, or maybe I did get it. I haven't checked my email in a few hours. Usually every time they announce something, I get, oh no, that's usually, all right, let me see. Let me just check. They might be, usually I get stuff from them. Let's see, anything with SeaWorld. Nope, nothing on SeaWorld. Ooh, escrow disbursements made on your behalf. Yay. All right, so let me Let me get this real quick. SeaWorld Orlando Hollow Screams. So we'll talk about that first. How about that? Well, I just got to get it first. Hang on. Oh, okay. Here it is. I see it. All right. So let's get. I don't. Can't I read it without? No, I don't want to. Well, screw you. You know, Orlando Centennial's cutting off access, I guess. You got to subscribe. I'm not subscribing. I'm not paying for that. When all you got to do is go to the website for the information for free. All right, so let's talk about that first and get that out of the way. Yep, it is called Captain's Revenge. It goes, when a cursed pirate... let me read more. So, Captain's Revenge. Arr, mateys. This is actually a video. But it says, attempting a terrifying force to possess those who once labored aboard this vessel. Against every warning, you descend into the dank underbelly in search of the captain who swore revenge on you. Not me, you. What grisly horror lurks around the next dimly lit corner? Creaks and groans fill the musty. Somebody must have farted and not washed their butt because it's musty air. And it says, you're surrounded by what remains of the, ill-fated crew. It's time to find your way out before they permanent quarters for you. Well, there you go. That's the info. It's about pirates. So it's good. And if we didn't cover this before, I know this week we didn't hit the Hauntapalooza live podcast. I'm definitely doing that probably Tuesday of next week. And we'll go more in depth with all this haunted house stuff because I'm gathering info on, the haunts, who's opening, who's whatever, So, there's one called Beneath the Ice. That's a crazy looking lady. And then they have the Dead Vines. I know we talked about Dead Vines. We may have talked about Beneath the Ice. Not sure. So there's some cool stuff. And then it says shows. It says more announcements coming soon. There's a thing and this is the first time that SeaWorld's doing a Hollow Scream ever. So they're doing a show called Monster Stomp. It says more. They have Sea of Souls for a scare zone. They got Frozen Terror. They got Witchcraft Bayou. It says roaming haunts. Nowhere to hide. There's things. The sirens. The sirens don't need to lure you with song. They bring terror to you. Then there's creatures. Even the trees, the plants are after you. Good luck camouflaging your fear. Then they have the minions. And it says evil craves worship. Don't fall under the spell of these sinister occult zealots. Oh, theme bar experience. Long's Horman Tavern. So it's themed after pirates. Then they got Tormented. That's cool. Poison Grotto. Oh, so they got other ones surfacing soon. It looks like a lighthouse, then a bucket with a skull hand, then a Medusa, and then like a campground thing. They got evil upgrades. You can get frontline fare. It's starting at $49. It's single-use front-of-the-line access to each of the houses and single-use front-of-the-line access to a single ride. Frontline fare extreme. So you get unlimited front access to the houses, the rides, one-time reserved seating to Monster Stomp, bonus exclusive, Howl O Scream Scare Zone. That one, the Fare Extreme is starting at $79. So if you want to do that. But we're going to go more in detail on this next week when we do the live Hauntapalooza podcast. So that's going to be next week. I'll even put a link to when we're doing that on SFNE Online just in case there's haunt people. And those, if you're any of the Costa people, unless we're talking about things, it's all Halloween themed stuff. It's not like SFNE Online. The thing is still, it's still going to be run the same. We'll have our notes. We'll be talking. Maybe we'll be in costume. I don't know. I could either be in my clown costume or I could be in my Dr. Giggles costume. I don't know, but one of them will be. Probably Dr. Giggles. It'll be easier. No makeup involved. Just slap on the mask, slap on the costume. Do whatever we got to do, and then we'll go down the road of what's coming. Because it's been kind of quiet with Hauntapalooza, because a lot of things that I can't talk about regarding like the haunt that I work at, and there's other things that I can't talk about. And there's things that I can talk about. It's just I just go by what the owners tell me I can and can't say. And John knows from last night what happened was like a magical thing that happened that T. Crowley, I can't tell you what was discussed last night, even in private. But when we can tell you, it's going to blow your mind. And I'll give everybody a hint. You guys will have to dig deep if you want to find. I'm not telling you what it is. I'm not admitting to what it is. But I'm going to give everybody a hint at what we're talking about. But you're going to have to do some digging, some research, and I ain't giving any answers because it's got to do with something to do with Dr. Giggles in my music career that has to do with something. So if you want to try and piece pieces together, that's your hint. You got to go digging into the Dr. Giggles lore. And we'll talk about that. We'll remind everybody on that podcast what the hell we're talking about. Plus, we're going to start. Matter of fact, Jess and I, just so you guys know about SFNE Online, we're going to put together a whole boatload of giveaway boxes. We're going to be doing that for SFNE Online. We're also going to do for Hornapalooza. But we're going to do it for SFNE Online, and we're going to do weekly when it starts. We're going to do, what do you call it? Trivia questions. And the first person to get it right, so hopefully you have an internet connection, but the first person to get it right gets, it's only going to be one a week until we get rid of all the boxes. There's going to be a lot of boxes. But whoever answers first gets the box. So whoever we see in the chat during, when we start doing these trivia question things, we got to make them really hard, though. We can't make it easy. But we're going to be giving away. I still got to film the 1,000 subscriber box and get that out. I mean, I already know who won the box. I'm just not saying who won the box. I got to record the box because I drew the name like when we hit 1,000. But I was trying. If anybody's got any good ideas that we could do for 1,000 subscriber video, I know we're over that now. We're at, what is it, 1140, something like that. So if 1147, something like that for subscribers. So I'm happy with that. I wish it was more, but we're going to get there. But anyway, regardless, I got to do that film. And I want to do something crazy. To me, 1,000's a lot. I know it means nothing in the grand scheme of YouTube, but to me, I think it's a lot for me. And I'm okay with it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm happy where we're at, and we're just going to keep growing. That's all. But we're going to give away boxes. Just whoever. It's only to people that are watching the show. And when we do a trivia question segment, that's how you win. First person to answer wins. But we're going to do it every week until we get rid of all the boxes. And there's going to be a lot. I got a lot of giveaway stuff, that I gotten from media days and stuff like that, theme parks and stuff. So it's probably going to come in a couple weeks. That thing. But we're just going to come up with, or maybe a game. Maybe it's like 5 questions. But they got to be really hard, though. They can't be easy. Oh, yeah, we're going to get into that in a minute. All right, so I didn't even have Hollow Scream, so I didn't do it. So let's get into the only thing I had about Hall of Presidents is it's open with Biden, and he's probably mumbling. He's probably like, I'm Joe Biden. And I sniff children. That's probably what he does. So that's all I want to tell you. Next time I go, I'll check it out, see what he says and does. Maybe I'll scream out in the middle of the theater when he talks. I don't know. All right, where the hell did I thought I wrote it down. Anyway, so I'll tell you about the bumper cars. It's not really nothing major, but someone rode the bumper cars, I believe it was today, and I guess a key, a car key, a regular key, and something else. Well, you don't know, Jay. It could be... It doesn't necessarily have to be about New England. It could be about Texas stuff. We may come to you for some questions for your Texas area parks. Like I said, I wanted to make it hard. Like, I'll know if somebody's cheating, because if you don't know, you're going to be Googling it. Like, it's first come, first serve to the answer. So, you know what I mean? First come, first serve. So you're not going to be able to cheat long. You know what I mean? Oh, we'll be, if you got information about Fiesta, drop it down and wait like 20 minutes and then drop whatever, things going on, because you're in the heart of it, especially with the Dr. Diabolical cliffhanger coaster. So definitely would definitely need your assistance if you're willing when it comes to that coaster. If you want to, there's no pressure to anybody. If you don't want it, you don't want it. No love lost, no hate, no nothing. But if you're up to it, we'll get it for you. But yeah, so the bumper car. So anyway, what happened was it fell out of a guest. It fell onto the track. Sparks went flying around and it caused a little bit. And then the ride went down. It was just weird because somebody posted a picture on one of those other Six Flags. Hey, that's cool, man. If you ever want to make a vlog video or a construction video, anything like that, by all means, let me know. We talk once in a blue moon on Facebook. By all means, if you want to. Obviously, we give everybody full credit for whoever does whatever. If I didn't do it, I don't take the credit because that's just not cool. It's like when John does something or Jay does something or Charles, you know what I mean? Whoever it is, Lindsay, everybody who contributes something, it's known who did it. You know what I mean? Yes, we're a community. It's all about community. But at the end of the day, if I didn't do it, you know what I mean? If I didn't do it, I'm not going to take the credit for it. That's like cheating, stealing. You know what I mean? But anybody, if you got any ideas, Alex, by all means, hit me up. You know what I mean? Like, if you're willing to do it, by all means, send it on. You know what I'm saying? Like, we'll talk. Just make sure you message me on Facebook or whatever. We'll talk. For sure. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So, again, like I said, I know it's weird. A lot of people, I know the bread and butter of the channel is obviously Six Flags New England. That when we put videos on it, lots of, you know what I mean? Lots of stuff. With New England, always does good. Then the next level is like New England stuff. Lake compounds, Canopy Lake, defunct parks, stuff like that. That does well. Then we do everything else, whether it's different parks outside of New England. And I'm still going to do it whether you guys like it or not. So remember that. I know this is a SFNE online channel, and a lot of people kind of got upset. Nobody hated Jay, but they're like, oh, this is just Fiesta for a little bit. And I get it. I get how people feel. But the way I look at it is if you don't like that particular content at that moment, just scroll past it. You know what I mean? There's always news and info and who's visiting the park. You know what I mean? I'll be making visits soon. I've been going a lot less this year, but that's just because it's been too busy and I don't want to deal with a weekend. I just don't. I got to get to Lake Compound soon before the summer's over. So I got to do Lake Compounds and I got to do Six Flags at least 1 to 2 more times before the season is over. Yeah, that was the bumper car thing at New England. It wasn't anything like catastrophic. It was just like while the ride was running, sparks went flying from the stuff that hit it. I don't know what Six Flags New England's getting. Like all this talk about Goliath and all that stuff. Like, look, at the end of the day, right? Whatever rumors we're hearing, they're rumors. They could be right, they could be wrong, and that's why I always say rumor. I never say it's fact unless the park says it's fact. I've heard so many rumors, and I try to debunk everything. I try to get everything to do what they got to do. You know what I mean? And we'll see from there what happens. Yeah, Busch Gardens 150-minute cheetah hunt. Wait, no way. Yeah, usually I go right off. Well, when I go to Busch Gardens Tampa, this is what I do. You guys will laugh. I have a system for that park to be able to do whatever I got to do. So I can get the maximized amount of rides. And Six Flags Fun, what up? What did you say? It's Great Adventure will announce 2022 edition soon. If there is one, I'm sure it'll be soon. If there actually is an announcement, I'm sure there is. But if there is, I'm sure it's going to be this month. When, I don't know. I haven't heard when. The only places that I've actually heard about, like announcement dates were Magic Mountain and King's Dominion, and I'll get into that in a little bit. But my plan of attack, and I don't know if this helps anybody else, but usually when I walk through the gates, I go to the right and I go do the area by, Cobra Curse, Cheetah Hunt, Mont 2. I do that area. Then I go back and I walk by, what is it, after either Cobra's Curse or Cheetah Hunt, whatever around there. I walk down the path and I start heading towards, like Scorpion and Falcon's Fury in that area. I go do all that. And then I come down around and I go, around in a circle. And the last time I was there in January, I did the loop 3 times. Rode whatever I wanted. It was cool. It was fun. But I don't know what New England's getting. So, I mean, I've heard stuff. But anyway, before I move into the New England with the 22 stuff, that's what I do for Busch Gardens. I just go to the circle like that. You go out of the way after Montu, come back, go back around, do that, come back, go back down, go all the way to Montu, come back, and that's what I do. I usually can do 3 or 4 trips around the park, riding everything, and seeing animals and doing everything. And like by 4 o'clock, I've done everything like 3 times, 4 times. It's cool. But as for like, the New England stuff, I've heard everything from a Mark Power Splash, a Raptor, a Icebreaker clone. I've heard a Max Force clone. But it might not be for next year. It could be for 23. The rumors going around that, what do you call it? I know, like, there's rumors of Goliath coming down. We all know it's done for the season. That's what the park said. It wasn't open in the season. Now, is it going to reopen again? Probably not. Could it? Sure. You never say never. Never say never. I don't think it is. It's too much of a maintenance nightmare. They can never get the damn thing to work. But the rumor was like, oh, it's going to leave and then go to Frontier City in Oklahoma. Is that going to happen? I have no clue. I have no idea. So again, like I said, when we say rumor, keep it with a grain of salt, because it's not it's so tough, because it's like, we don't know until the park says it's official. So we can speculate. I can make it up and go, Kon-Tiki's leaving and they're putting a spaceship to go to Mars. They're going to get a one-way trip to Mars from Six Flags New England. People are like, what? Really? Cool. Oh. Then it would spread like wildfire. I take pride in debunking the rumors. I go and I look. If people tell me X, Y, Z, I go look. So that way I can prove if it is true or if it is fake. I take pride in it. I don't do this for clicks. I just do it because I like it. You know what I mean? Oh, I think John's here, finally. Cool. What do we got? I haven't ridden Jersey Devil yet. I'm kind of waiting until next year or the year after, and I'm going to tell you why. I personally want the parks to kind of quiet down. I'm not going to go wait for hours. I'm not going to wait with all them crazy crowds like that. I'm just not doing it. Not for a park like that. Great Adventure is not a Disney or a Universal. You know what I mean? You'll put up with it at those parks. Anybody who's willing to put it up with it at a Great Adventure or even Magic Mountain, you're a moron. To be totally honest. What is it? Went to Lake Compounds last Saturday. Waited an hour and 5 minutes for food. Never would have waited in line, but I was getting dizzy and wanted to stay till 10 p.m. close. Boulder Dash was running 2 trains, though. Well, that's good. And we got John. John's here. He made it. He's alive. John's alive. I haven't ridden Jersey Devil, and I'm sure. I mean, I say this a lot. Jersey Devil's bigger than like the Wonder Woman, right? Same things with the air races. If you go down to Jersey Shore, they get the small version, way better than the regular version because it's smaller, more compact, and more forces.
Yeah.
So I'm sure the same thing is going to be with the Jersey Devil. The bigger you make it, the less you're going to do. I mean, I think next year the crowds are going to level out a little bit.
I think.
Yeah. Well, actually, no. This is my prediction. This year and next year are going to be crazy. And here's why. Right now, Universal, Disney, and all that, they're profitable and they're making crazy money and having crazy attendance with zero international, zero, the big goose egg.
Yeah.
No international guests. So think about that. And why I say it's going to be crazy, because now next year you're going to most likely have those crowds again. And then add internationals.
Yeah, so you're going to be plus whatever to that.
Yeah, once the internationals can come back, forget it. You thought Universal and Disney and other parks were busy? You're in for a rude awakening. You think like, oh, after this year,
our parks might level out somewhat.
Yeah, because I don't think there's a huge international draw at the New England parks. There are some that come, but not like Universal, Disney, even Magic Mountain, Knott's Berry Farm. Some of those parks get a lot of international.
Yeah.
But, I mean, the main parks that get the international is Disney and Universal. They come from the UK, the South American country. They come from all over the world.
Yeah.
That's what they do. And I get it, but don't be surprised next year if you see these crazy crowds, especially when the international guests can come in, which I think is going to be next year, because I'm starting to read data about like the Delta variant, like with the UK.
It's already starting to go down.
But they said it's going to be more like a mountain instead of straight down. They're going to have, it's going to go up and down like this, but it's going to keep going down because of their Freedom Day was when they let all the things go. But that's when Delta peaked, so they got lucky.
Yeah.
But I'm just worried that what the United States is trying to do right now, like what New York City is the test.
Yeah.
You have to show proof of vaccination.
In restaurants,
gyms, any indoor venues.
Broadway.
Which, fine, it's a business, do what you got to do.
But the thing is with Broadway, there's certain shows that they're going to lose money on, because those are the shows that kids go to.
Yeah.
And they can't go to it.
Yeah, so they're going to... You know what I mean?
But to reiterate what you were thinking about for 22 for Great Adventure, it's already basically announced. Little Devil, that's their 22 edition. That's it.
I mean, unless they're going to put all the other kiddie rides.
I don't see that happening for 22. I see them getting whatever money's going to be dished out to this lawsuits and to fix the issues that the parks has. I don't see them getting anything else. And as for New England, everything's up in the air right now. Who knows?
Yeah, but you know what? And you know our little friend hasn't messaged us in a while?
What?
You know.
Yeah, Preston.
Yeah, where's Preston been, yo?
Yeah, Preston, where the hell are you?
What up, Pete?
I know, I love this shirt. As Jay was saying, he almost bought that shirt at his park. It's basically the same thing. The only difference is theirs would say
Fiesta.
Oz is New England.
At least the park listened to me finally about putting superhero.
Yeah,
because I told people at the park that worked at like
by the
management.
way, you're on Top Chat.
Oh, yeah. I kind of gave up on that. Like, it doesn't, to me, it's the same. It don't matter.
It just takes a little bit longer.
Yeah. Oh, I think they said Little Devil is opening in 21.
Oh. That changed because I was hearing that I was going 22.
Well, who the hell knows?
I should message Preston and see.
Was it? Also, at Lake Compounds, the workers at Ghost Hunt kicked everyone out of the line when the park closed. We were all in line before 10 too. I told management, and they were pissed. All right, let's see what else we got in this. Six Flags gift card balances. I've
had issues. Last time when I went to the park, they claimed that there was nothing on the card when there was money on the card. Yeah,
so there's got to be a way for you guys to check it, but
there is. It's on the back of the card. Matter of fact, there's a website you can go on, and there's a phone 1-800.
So when it said you had none, did you go on that and then look it up and it said what you had? All right, so make sure you check your balances, because mine said I had $153 left, and I know I got more than that.
Yeah, mine was double.
And some people I know haven't used theirs yet, and they got an email saying they had a zero balance with their gift card.
Yeah.
So I haven't heard nothing from the park. I haven't emailed the park about it. just check your balances before you go to the park or whatever.
Because we were actually buying this shirt, and they claimed that there was nothing on.
Yeah, so there's problems going on with these cards.
In other words, they probably either A, they're having issues with their internal system because there's too many of them, or B, the workers are not actually using the right keys on the keyboard.
Yeah, it could be something.
Sometimes too. But even the internal, I would say there's an internal issue.
Yeah, Jay said I actually got an email about it saying I had some money still. Just check your balance. You use the thing on the thing. They the gift cards ask. I love saying that. Ask. And I know that's why he named it that, so people like me would say it out loud, and whoever that person is laughing. I know. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it was for those that continued paying for the memberships while the park was closed. They gave you that money for the year. In a gift card to use at the park or any park. So there's that. Carnival Cruise Line, Bolt, the first coaster on the cruise ship, had their opening ceremony for it, and they had people riding. It's a launch, and it does cost $15 per ride to ride the coaster on the cruise ship, which is fine. I'll ride it once, call it a day whenever I can go.
Yeah.
But yeah, so just keep that in mind. It looked like fun. The enthusiasts are crybaby bitches about it, and they're going, but it's not a roller coaster because gravity doesn't do its thing. Well, what the hell is King Dakar? What the hell is a powered? It would be put into the powered roller coaster.
These entitled enthusiasts that are complaining, being little baby bitches.
Yeah, that's all they do.
That's all they're gonna do, and that's all they do is cry about this, that, and the other. If they tear down a certain coaster, wah. But if they put up a different coaster that's a lot better, yay! That's all they are. That's exactly what they are.
And that's why you notice a lot of the parks have started going away from trying to make the enthusiasts happy, because it's, dude,
you have to basically in the new model, you have to really think about it. Years ago, it used to be to the enthusiast. I want to say 2012.
Around there, they started changing.
They started changing the format. Think about it this way: every amusement park, every amusement park is a business venture.
Yeah.
What do you need to do to make your business venture better?
You got to cater to the people who are spending money.
And the ones that come to the park all the time, granted, the enthusiasts are the ones that come to the parks all the time. But what do you always try and grab to get the money grab from? The general public.
Yeah, and
that's all it is. The families and general public. That's all you need to cater to. Don't care about the enthusiasts.
Yeah, and they notice that.
That's why we're ones
that. Hey, what's up, Danielle?
We're different.
We miss your face too. She says the Bettons miss your face. Yeah, the part that's because that's where the money is with the general public. Yeah. Because think about this, Ace has like around 6,000 members, give or take.
Yeah.
Costa Cruise got 2,000 or 3,000. So probably within the whole world of major enthusiasts are like 20,000 people or less.
Yeah.
There's hundreds of millions of people around the world that go.
Exactly.
You're going to cater your business to a little tiny amount? No, forget those people.
That's like some of the people
once in a blue moon, you throw them a bone.
That's like some of the people I laugh at that are actually on some of the groups. They complain about the roundy rides. Okay. Well, do you understand that almost every amusement park ride that's ever made is actually something done around a circle?
Yeah.
Everything basically is done around a circle. It's the only way you can set up a gear ratio.
Yeah.
Whether you're going this way, or whatever.
Bouncing all over the place.
It's all done in a circle.
Everything is a spin and puke ride.
Yeah.
The only things that are not spin and puke rides, trains, monorails, Ferris wheels, stuff like that. Boat ride, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dock rides. Other than that, I don't know.
And it makes me laugh because we keep always, what is our mantra always? Stop with the coasters, go with the flat rides.
Yeah, you can't.
You need flat rides in a park. You don't need coasters 10,000 times a year.
No, it's
because fat people like me can't fit on a coaster all the time.
Well, I mean, here's an example. Look at Magic Mountain.
Yeah.
it's mostly coasters.
That's all it is.
I mean, there are some flats, and I rode some flats, but the majority of the rides at Magic Mountain are coasters, and I hate that. I know that's kind of weird to say that, because, look, the bread and butter of every theme park, doesn't matter if it's Disney, Six Flags, Knoebels, whatever, everybody goes for the coasters.
Yeah.
Everything else is secondary. The dock rides, the flumes, the Ferris wheels, everything else is secondary.
Because honestly,
but you need that, because
you need the flat rides, because you use the flat rides to keep the lines down at the coasters. Because to keep the coaster enthusiasts happy, you put the flat rides. And those are the enthusiasts that complain every friggin' year when they put in a flat ride.
Yeah, and that's why...
Why do you put a flat ride in? Sometimes it's also to build up the clientele for other things, like kids.
Yeah.
You need certain rides to jump kids from, say, the kiddie land to the adult park. Yeah. That's why you have the certain type of flat rides.
You got... Yeah, plus you like the coasters. You got Pandemonium. Well, at New England, I'm talking.
Yeah.
You got Pandemonium. You got Gotham City Gauntlet. You got Catwoman's Whip.
Yep.
You got Flashback. Even Wicked Cyclone fits into the... Oddly, because it's 48 inches.
Thing is Wicked Cyclones actually should be the kids' first true thrill ride.
When they get... but a lot of kids... Like, I'll give you an example. I took Devin to... what do you call it? Oh, yeah, I seen that, Charles. 3 people got injured at the Titanic Museum in Pigeon Forge because the iceberg wall collapsed.
It's weird, too. It's true. Matter of fact, if you want to go into Magic Mountain, there's news on Magic Mountain. They started putting footers in.
Yeah, we got... Well,
I seen the video that
I got the announcement date for Magic Mountain. But yeah, what Grobble's saying.
Yeah.
He says Six Flags Magic Mountain, he feels, is trying to fit a niche in the LA market as the big thrill park compared to Knott's, Disney, and Universal Hollywood, which is true. But still, I mean, they got a bunch of coasters. I think it's time to start bringing in some flats.
The thing is Magic Mountain
bring in crazy flats.
Magic Mountain is basically the Cedar Point of the Six Flags chain.
Yeah,
you might as well just say.
Pretty much.
Nothing against Cedar Point, Lindsay.
But the funny thing is, I've said this before, and Lindsay's heard me say this.
Yeah.
Parks like Great Adventure and I have to go to emergency. Just happened. What happened, dude? Everything all right, dude? Anyway, so Magic Mountain, Great Adventure,
us updated, Jay.
Cedar Point, they're big parks. I don't care for big parks. You know why? Because they do quantity over quality.
That's why I like going to Canopy. Canopy gives you a nice family flow. You go to Santa's Village. That's also something even different.
Yeah.
You get to feed deer. That's something that you don't get to feed too often anywhere.
Yeah. And then Alex says, I felt like SFNE needs a major retheme of kids areas. It does.
They really seriously do. You need to get the retheme Kidsopolis and Toontown. Toontown should be brought into Kidsopolis. And you can use the Toontown area for even an adult section.
You could. Yeah, I heard about it. Got stuck. What was it, last week? Pandemonium?
Yeah, last week it valleyed right at the... well, it didn't get valleyed. It stuck on the brake run. On the top.
Yeah, something must have happened.
On the top, yeah.
Because they had to get them evacuated or whatever. That's got to be cool. I've only been evacuated off...
I've been evacuated off of 3.
I think, no, 2 rides. I got evacuated off of that log ride that's no longer at Cedar Point. The big splash boat, whatever. What was the name of that movie, that ride? It didn't last long. The boats kept sinking.
I forgot what it was.
I can't think of it. Lindsay, somebody will know.
I
know what it is because I got evacuated off it. And then I got evacuated off Volcano because we got a rollback on it.
I got to roll back on car and got evacuated.
We couldn't, I was in the back car and I didn't come out of the Volcano. Like almost everything came out, like the back 3 rows didn't, and then it went, and then they had to evacuate everybody seat by seat with this stupid movable platform. Shoot the rapids, that's what it was. Nobody said it, but it just popped in my head.
Lindsay actually says it in a second. Check the rapids.
Yeah, I beat him to it. It was on the brake run. It was hard to tell on the video.
Yeah, it was on the brake run.
Oh, at the end?
No, at the top.
Oh, at the top. The tippity top.
When it takes you off and then you go around, there's that brake run.
Yeah.
Right there.
The other news, Legoland New York, the hotel opens this Friday. So if you'd like to go on the website.
Yep.
Book a night. I got to go there. Not for the hotel, but.
Go to the park.
Yeah, I got to get
there.
We
really do. We have to sit down and plan something.
We got to go. It's probably going to have to be during the week somehow.
Yeah, it's got to be.
It's going to have to be a day that you're not working during the week.
Yeah.
It's the only way.
Well, I'm on vacation in a couple weeks anyway.
Yeah, we're gonna have the only.
Actually, it'll be in South Carolina, so I'll be happy.
Yeah, but isn't that Labor Day weekend or something?
No.
What's that?
Labor Day weekend. I'm going on my own. We're coming back to South Carolina. She's going back with me.
Oh, you're going that weekend?
Yeah.
Oh, but she's going down again.
Yeah, she's going down to see her parents first, and then she's coming back, and then Labor Day weekend. 2 days before Labor Day weekend, we're gonna go down because I got the Darlington Raceway tickets.
Ah, okay, makes sense now. All right, so that was that hotel. All right, so where's the Kings Island? Let's get that out of the way. Yeah, I've been to SeaWorld. Love SeaWorld. What the hell? Oh, Kings Island starting August 15th is the last day of daily operations. Then it goes to weekends only. So look at the calendar if you plan on making a thingy.
Hey, Alex. You know I'm an escaped orca whale that came from SeaWorld.
And then Kings Island, the beach seems to be closed. Not sure why. It hasn't. Would it closed Thursday or Friday or whatever? It hasn't reopened. I don't know what happened. There's like no news.
Yeah.
Something catastrophic or something to bring it down for this many days. So I don't know what happened.
What was it?
The beach at Kings Island.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why. Somebody
did you talk about Stunt Pilot?
No, that's shut down again, right?
Stunt Pilot shut down because as of last night,
the
wheel assembly itself fell off the ride.
It's crazy.
One of the wheel assembly. There's a picture. I seen the picture of it. It's on the ground. It hit the netting. It would have hit a person.
Oh God.
So that's why Jersey Devil's down now, because Jersey Devil they don't know what RMC is looking over the rides again.
Oh God, this is not their year.
RMC is just having a problem.
Magic Mountain. There's a rumor floating around that on August 16th they're going to announce their 22 attraction, and on August 12th, King's Dominion seems to be the day finally for their announcement.
King's Dominion is actually interesting. It's getting really interesting in how they're doing their all these different teasers that they're doing.
Yeah, I just want them to announce it. I'm kind of sick of it. I ain't gonna lie.
It's taking too long, really.
For a friggin' 4D coaster.
I don't think it's just a 4D coaster, though.
Yeah, no, you were telling me some stuff that you thought it was.
I don't think it's just a 4D coaster. I think it's gonna start something that's going on with them.
Some people were claiming Beast is a track. It probably is. Because I'm telling you guys, last year, we talked to maintenance people at Six Flags New England, and they were like, oh, because the combo mode on the drop tower was broken because they didn't turn it on at all last year.
Yeah. So
a lot of parks are...
well, you think about it this
didn't
way.
Save money by not really doing a lot of maintenance, and now you're paying the piper.
That's basically what it was. 2020, everything was shut down. No parks were open. No workers were really around the parks. So did they really want to do anything? No.
No, they saved money, yeah.
I'm not complaining about it because you know what? It is what it is. How many businesses closed down in 2020?
A lot.
You know?
I thought I was going to be one that closed forever.
I'm not complaining. Everybody that's going to the parks that are really having bitch fits over things.
Yeah.
They do have to understand 2021 is the new... It's like everybody was set out of their jail cells, I was just saying.
Yeah. And to answer Alex, my thoughts on SeaWorld. I haven't been to the other SeaWorlds. I've only been to Orlando. So this is just my opinion on Orlando. I love it. I love the penguin ride, to go see the penguins. I love the coasters. It's almost like they strategically picked really good rides for SeaWorld. Because you got Mako, awesome air-time machine. Yeah. You got Manta, awesome flying coaster. You got Kraken, love it.
Yeah.
I love the flow. I love it. I mean, I wish some of the effects that they had work still, and they don't, and I get it. And Journey to Atlantis is basically almost a carbon copy of Splash Mountain, just themed to
and that was a
Medusa.
That's nice.
I love it. It's really good. I really like it.
You have to think about it this way. What did SeaWorld do? They pick and choose, and then it goes. They make the theme go along with whatever area that's going in it. It's going in. And they make it better.
One ride, I mean, unless you've ridden it or not ridden it, one attraction, I will gladly tell you to skip, and that's that turtle one.
I thought you were gonna say that.
It's just a 360-degree 3D theater that you stand up, and it's about, and I get it, I'm not trying to sound like a douche, but I really don't care about saving turtles from plastic. Like, I don't want the turtles to die, I don't mean it in that kind of way, but when I'm going to a park, I don't care. It's kind of like when I go to Disney, I don't care about the Hall of Presidents, I don't care about that stuff. I just don't care. Like, I'm not going there to learn. When I'm going on vacation, I want to forget my depression, my problems, my whatever. I'm going into fantasy world to forget my problems for the time I'm gone. I don't need current events. I don't need to know about presidents. I don't care about history of whatever. Like, if I'm going to Disney, Universal, I don't want. I want to be taken out of reality and go have fun for that day. That's what I want. I wish they would get rid of the Hall of Presidents and a whole bunch of other stuff.
And Jay, it's Wonder Woman is one of the first gen. Stunt Pilot, Jersey Devils,
second gen. That's why.
And Alex, it could be a mistake, but it could not be, because you think about it this way: they're fixing out all the issues with the second gen now with Stunt Pilot and Jersey Devil. But if that is the Raptor, that is for sure going, quote unquote, which we already kind of knew.
Yeah.
By then, they should actually have everything worked out by the time that coaster opens up.
Hopefully. They're probably sweating right now with the...
The sad thing is RMC is having issues, but it's not just... Every coaster company's had that...
Oh, yeah.
Because Gerstlauer had their issue. Max had their issue. Skyliner, which is a piece of junk anyway, they've had issues.
Yeah, it's like 3 times already they crashed.
Vekoma, Intamin, all these coaster companies have all had their issues, and it's basically they had some. If you look back, all these coaster companies, it's been within a year of each other.
Oh yeah, one does
because they keep trying to push on top of everything.
Yeah, hey, as long as nobody's getting hurt or killed, I'm okay. Oh yeah, thanks. This was from 2015 Halloween Horror Nights. And look who's on it. Jack is back this year. This was for the 25th anniversary. Now I'm going to the 30th anniversary. Matter of fact, I will be there in 3.5 weeks. I can't believe it already that I'll be at Universal for Halloween Horror Nights. I can't wait. West Coast Races is fun. I mean, I've said that to a lot of people. I would love a park on the East Coast to get it.
I wish it would be us.
I would, yeah, I know. Like
because honestly, if they really wanted to pay tribute to what the history of Riverside Park had, that would be the perfect tribute paid.
Oh yeah, but I don't think.
I know. I'm one of the exceptions that knows how that park had the racetrack, and I know how that track was, and I know the racing that was there. Yeah. Not many of us can actually sit there and say now. We got to see NASCAR modified racing at an amusement park that I actually can say I did.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen it. I used to watch races, and then I'd leave the race, go ride some rides, come back to the race, and then I'd go back and ride rides. Will you do a vlog from there when you go and post it on the other channel?
Oh, talking about Halloween Horror Nights.
Oh, yeah, Halloween Horror Nights is all going on Haunapalooza all day.
Next Tuesday we're going to have some fun.
Yeah, next Tuesday we're going to have some fun with the Haunapalooza podcast, though.
You may see Cupcake come out.
Well, whoever comes out, whoever's on the show, unless it was like a guest, Needs to be in a costume of some sort. But you know what though? Why shouldn't East Coast races go to SFNE? Why does it always have to go to Magic Mountain, Great Adventure? Forget those parks.
You have to think about it too. Great Adventure has they only have dirt tracks around there. That's it.
Yeah.
And their track sucks.
But I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm saying, like, why do those parks always have to get the good stuff? Hey, what's up, Jason?
Why
Paradise?
can't
why can't
Great
New England?
Escape or New England or
You're gonna tell me whatever West Coast races cost. You're gonna tell me Six Flags and New England can't get that return on investment?
That's BS.
Great Escape would never get the return on investment on a East Coast.
New England would.
New England would
Easily.
Yeah.
In 1 year.
Well, maybe 2.
Yeah, that's pushing it. Yeah, 2.
You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? Like I'm so sick and tired of all the good rides going to Magic Mountain. No offense, Jay, but the Fiesta, Magic Mountain, Great Adventure, and Great America.
Howdy, partner Jason.
But other than that, you know what I
How's
mean?
the hanging?
To the left. Wait, no, to the right.
To the right, to the right.
To the left, to the left, to the right, to the right. I'm going the wrong way. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I think you need to start spreading the wealth around.
Yeah.
I mean, to an extent, I get it. The demographics dictate, your attendance dictates what you get.
The Great Adventure, yeah. Great Adventure is a lot bigger park than New England. Size-wise, when they put the land put there with the safari.
Yeah.
But New England, I think, honestly does a little bit better in attendance-wise sometimes than Great Adventure.
No.
Really?
Yeah, the top 2 parks always bounce between Magic Mountain and Great Adventure. They get like 4 or 5 million, whatever it's around. You know what I mean? Like 4 million, 5 million visitors each. New England is what do you call it? How do I put this? I lost my train of thought. What was I just talking about?
The attendance levels.
Oh yeah, attendance level. Six Flags New England is like, depending upon the years, between like 1.5 and 2.5. So I understand why Great Adventure and Magic Mountain get what they get, because they got the attendance. But I feel if you dropped an East Coast races somewhere in the park, it would crazy boost. The ride is good. It's not crazy long and whatever, but I loved what they did. Could they have done a little bit more theming? Yes. Could they have done a little bit more? Yes. But what they did, I don't care.
Did you hear the story why they
probably because of the money for the fees.
Money, number one, and West Coast races with the park was actually rushing towards the end. They were actually behind on doing a lot of the theming.
Yeah, I can. That's why you gotta stop with the IP crap. It's always a killer. Because think about, I'll give you an example. Copperhead Strike at Carowinds.
Copperhead Strike is supposed to be themed to what? To me, you would think if it's named Copperhead, you would think it would be a snake.
Yeah, it's like moonshining or whatever.
Yeah, it's
but
moonshine.
I mean, I get it. That's the time.
Something.
That's the time period or whatever they were going for, and I get it. But the whole point of the thing was original theming, done very well, and didn't break the budget.
Yeah.
It's when you start using DC, Looney Tunes, or West Coast Racer people. Now you're going to pay them a fee, and then what's going to happen when the contract's up? They're going to rip all that crap off.
What's going to happen if West Coast Customs goes out of business?
Well, they can use that theme forever.
That's what you got to look at with the contract. You don't know what the contract really is.
Yeah, but
I've been hearing they're having issues money-wise, even Customs themselves are having issues.
But like I said, I think the days of the IPs, you know what I mean, for Six Flags, like Disney, when you say IP, they own those.
Yeah.
It is an intellectual property, but they own it. So, yeah, you're going to use your properties. Six Flags should be trying to think of a way to get into that game. You know what I mean? Like, with movies, TV shows, something. You got to broaden your horizon.
You got to get... We talked about this, 3-4 weeks ago? About the IPs.
Yeah, that suck.
About the Warner Brothers possibly...
Yeah, I think it's
about
26, 2028, something like that. It's going away. 26, I think.
To think about it this way, Jay's Park. What are they doing?
Original theme.
Everything's original the last couple of years that they've been doing. They've been doing everything is going to be themed to steampunk. They've been going into that diabolical cliffhanger idea. That's in itself because the way they did that, now it just opened them up big time.
Yeah,
that's what I think we're going to be looking at in New England.
Yeah,
this with everything that's going on with Crack Axle Canyon.
I laugh if the replacement to Goliath is a dive coaster.
Hey,
Dr. Diabolical Part 2. Because look, Jay's saying, do you think we're going to see more dive coasters? Probably.
Yeah.
The GP love them.
Oh, and by the way,
enthusiasts hate them.
From somebody that was at the park yesterday and today, Crack Axle's open up on the hill.
Oh, Houdini. Houdini's not?
Houdini's not, but Tomahawk was.
Was Rodeo?
They didn't tell me.
Oh,
I asked. They were starting to talk about other things.
Well, we'll have to find out because I need to make another visit there soon. So, but I do think there's going to be more dive coasters, though.
We're gonna start seeing. It's a big surprise that we actually got to see with seeing the dive coaster coming. We didn't think that there was gonna be a dive coaster. We didn't even think that B&M would even be considered with the name Six Flags anytime soon.
But then the enthusiasts fucking went bullshit again.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, it's so boring and so little, and it doesn't do and it doesn't do that. Like, dude, be thankful you got it.
Canada's Wonderlands is actually, honestly, their dive coaster looks amazing at some points, but that last half, basically after you go down and then up and around, it's just an afterthought because they wanted the record. That's it.
Oh yeah.
Dr. Diabolical, if you actually look at the way the model set, the POV, it doesn't really look too boring.
I mean, I'm okay with it. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of dive coasters. That magic of, the being stuck at top only works once. Unless you're like a really scared bitch, but...
Oh, want to see somebody pee their pants.
Yeah. Every time you go, wait for the front row. Just get the first ride, go get your front row, get it to do that, you know what I mean? Could this dive coaster be the restart to the Coaster Wars?
Yes.
Like, I think it is, because now Six Flags, while it's not big like a Val Raven or a Chic or a Griffin...
I think we were already heading into Jason, we were already heading into a Coaster War prior to COVID.
Yeah, then COVID came and slapped us all.
So, I'm even thinking this, too. This was already probably planned.
Oh, yeah.
For 2020.
No. Because they had the...
You had the air race.
Yeah.
But this was probably already in the planning. To be announced 2020.
For 21.
For 21.
Instead of
pushed back. Yeah. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
And
then
then
I get what you're saying.
You're getting this now.
Yep.
You're going to still get a Coaster War. I guarantee it. Cedar FAIRE is going to be doing is starting to play around with coasters again. Because Canada's Wonderland is there's mockings and everything in Canada's Wonderland again that are looking at another coaster in Canada's Wonderland. There's other parks in the Cedar FAIRE chain that are starting to look at. I've been seeing popping up a lot of things about possibly markers for more coasters in the Cedar FAIRE chain. Even though Cedar FAIRE honestly is looking worse and worse in the market, but who knows?
Yeah, they got to do something. But yeah, they're saying about it's closed a few more weeks for waiting for parts. Well, it might open for like a week and then close down again. Yeah. Because if that area does open for Fright Fest, because we were being told, oh, it's going to be closed and they're going to do all this stuff. Well, like I said, we don't know for sure.
I don't think Houdini is going to open. I think if it opens, it'll open for like a week or two and then they'll close it. But
put the haunted house.
Right, they gotta just get everything set for Midnight Mansion.
Yeah,
but I wouldn't be surprised that what they had with all that area being closed down, that they did work for something that's gonna be coming in, or work that's gonna be happening in that area.
Yeah, because like I said, we don't know what's coming on. We're waiting to find out about an announcement.
Because I have what I told you earlier, and I I ain't saying that, but
Yeah. But like I said, I don't know what's coming, and if there is a coaster coming, it's probably 23.
yeah, because you have to take. It's gonna take a little while for them to actually because
If it is going to go to Frontier City, they got to take it carefully, piece by
it's
piece,
gonna be piece
to
by
move.
piece moved. You also have to you have to clear the land. You have to level the land, and then allow the land enough time to actually tighten up enough to put in footers for new coasters.
Yeah, so it's probably going to be a little bit.
We're gonna be probably looking at about 23 for. A new
This is,
coaster.
you know what? This is what I think is going to happen for next year in New England. This is my guess. I think you're going to get a water park edition next year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're going to get some, maybe that stuff. Remember the pool and the cabanas. The pirate ship, I guess, hasn't opened yet.
No, the pirate ship hasn't opened yet. I know that.
So that's probably going to be a next year attraction. I mean, if you only get the little pirate ship for next year, that's crazy. I mean, I can't be mad about it, but it's crazy.
That's just kind of like true. Okay, we don't have the money.
Yeah. But it shows
that they're starting to work in the water park.
Well, not only that, but it's showing that they're making money now, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, all right. So let's get through the rest of these things here, and then the last thing we are going to talk about is King Richard's Fair.
Yeah.
All right. So let's talk about Cedar Fair, second quarter. So it said net revenue was $224 million versus $7 million for the second quarter of 2020. The increase is net revenues were attributed to a 354 operating day increase in the period. Per capita spending total 55.94 cents. Out of park revenues increased 35 million. Operating costs and expenses in the quarter total 227 million, compared with 93 million in the second quarter. The 134 million increase in operating costs and expenses due to primarily increase to 354 operating days. It says, including the items noted above, the company's operating loss for the second quarter totaled 38 million, compared with an operating loss of 142 million for the second quarter. Interest expenses for the second quarter totaled 46 million, up 9 million from 37 million, compared to 2020. The company's 2025 senior secured notes issued in April of 2020 and its 2028 senior unsecured notes issued in October 22. The net effect of the company's swaps resulted in a $4 million benefit to earnings during the second quarter of this year, compared to $2 million. Excuse me. During the second quarter, the company also recognized $11 million net benefit to earnings for foreign currency gains and losses related to its U.S. dollar denominated Canadian notes, compared to with $13 million benefit to earnings last year. So it says, after the items above, the company reported a second quarter net loss of $59 million, or $1.04 per diluted LP unit. And Grobel, if he's still there, can let us in on what all that means, because to me it's like reading a foreign language that I don't know. It's they had a loss, but not as bad. That's really what it is. They didn't make a profit. They had a loss. So Six Flags, shockingly, did better than Cedar Fair, because Six Flags had a profit.
Well, you think about it this way. Six Flags actually used their model and used it well.
Yeah. I mean, not everybody's going to be perfect, right? We know that.
And to get to Jay's question on the ear, because I know Dex did it, I don't know. But if this is any indication that they're working with B&M, and this may be an indication that they have a contract now with B&M, so
yeah, it's like Costco all over again.
We may actually start seeing new models of B&Ms popping up here and there.
All right, so the next tidbit of news. So I said earlier about things we were covering. Walt Disney World's bringing the annual passes back, and they're returning in time for the 50th anniversary, which is October 1st. Disneyland, the annual pass program's coming back for August 25th is when you can purchase them. I think like 10 a.m. or something. Mm-hmm. There are 4 tiers, and it's called the Magic Key program. Guests at the California parks can select from one of 4 Magic Key components. The Dream Key, which is the most expensive key. This is crazy. This option is for $1,300 and Sounds Like Fun is the only company in the red. U.S. company in parks is in the red in Spain. Cedar Fair parks didn't open till the end of May, early June. That's why the numbers are less. Well, yeah, because Six Flags tried to utilize what they could. And with the COVID, I'm sure Cedar Fair is going to bounce back. I'm not, you know what I mean? I'm not saying that, it's all doom and gloom for Cedar Fair. But right now, it's not good. But that's just because they open late. That's not really much you can do about that. But Dream Key option is $1,399 or $102 per month for 12 months. For California residents after $179 down payment. It grants key holders reservation-based admissions to one or both parks every day of the year. Up to 6 park reservations can be held at once. It includes park parking, 20% off select merchandise, and 15% off select food and beverage. They have a thing called the Believe Key. This option is $949 or $65 per month for 12 months for California residents after $179 down payment. It grants key holders reservation-based admission to one or both parks most days of the year. Up to 6 park reservations can be held at once. It includes 50% off park parking, 10% off select merchandise, food, and beverage. Then they have the Enchant key. Option is $649 or $40 per month for 12 months for California residents. After $179, everything is $179. Yep, down payment. It grants key holders reservation-based admission to one or both parks most days of the year. Up to 6 park. Oh, wrong one. It grants key holders reservation-based admission to one or both parks on select days of the year. It does not include parking or discount on parking. It does include 10% off select merchandise, food, and beverage. Then they got the Imagine key. Imagine all the people.
Imagination.
Imagination. This option is $399 or $19 per month for 12 months. You got that $179 deposit. It grants key holders reservation one or both parks on select days of the year. It doesn't include parking discount. It includes 10% off. It's the same thing. But there's a kicker.
Oh, I didn't even notice this. You can actually do that.
What?
Now in our chat.
Oh, you can send super
Hit
chat.
Standout. You can do super chat. You can actually.
Oh, look at that. Somebody could do that. Somebody buy me a super chat. I mean, I know it's there because once you hit 1,000, you can do that. But
I didn't know it was on there now.
oh yeah, there's the button.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah. If anybody's feeling
Frisky.
yeah, frisky, send me $1. I can go buy a donut.
We can
Actually,
dance for you.
I'll dance for $1. If everybody send me $1 on super chats, and I will dance with or without my shirt on. You guys pick.
I seen you with your shirt off.
I know it's not a pretty
With
sight.
the hot tub.
Yeah, it's not a pretty sight.
No, it's not X-rated.
And no, that's gonna be Saturday. Yeah, you guys didn't hear that. Anyway, so there is a kicker though. For those who become members, it's like a membership program like Six Flags. So those who become members within the first 66 days are going to receive a special welcome package that includes items like a premium branded pin, celebratory button, magnet, and more. Disneyland is celebrating 66 years of operation. So if that's what you like, and you want to do the key thing, oh, dude, I know your pain, man. Especially tomorrow when I pay off some bills, I'm gonna be crying in a corner. My money's all gone. I want my money back.
I did that today.
I hate that. I just hate it. Let's see. Grapple said the preview of Cedar Fair July numbers once Wonderland opened, even at low capacity. They are at 85% of 2019 levels, and per caps are at $61, which are regular levels. Big news from Cedar Fair. The CAPEX for calendar year 2022 is planned to be $175 million to $200 million, which is pre-COVID levels. CBO's record levels of passes sold, good for 21. I mean, it's good. Like I said, I know it's not doom and gloom. It's just for that quarter, it sucked.
Once Canada's Wonderland did open, I've seen videos where they've been packed. There's been lines everywhere.
All right.
Even though with a capacity.
Oh yeah, it's just been packed. People were going crazy. Leviathan was like having 90-minute waits and
they had
stuff.
people that are almost all the way down the parking lot that were in line.
That parking lot's weird, dude.
It is.
It's weird. All right.
Sorry to cut you off.
Nah, that's all right. Universal Orlando,
You
Hollywood.
gave me that stank eye.
Nah, that's just how I give that to everybody. It's not even intentional. It's just the way I look. It's just the way I look at people. I love to give the stink eye.
Hey, did you see what movie came out? Snake Eyes.
When? Where?
Last week. Or this week. It's
any good?
Anybody? I don't know. I gotta watch it.
Is it on a streaming service?
No, it's in the theaters.
Damn it.
I want to see it because I'm a big
G.I.
Joe guy.
Me too. I love the movies. Even though
I love Snake Eyes, though.
Me too. But speaking of movies...
It's the original guy that plays Snake Eyes that's in the movies, too.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
But speaking of movies, Suicide Squad comes out tomorrow.
Early HBO.
At like 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
I will be watching it.
Me too. Do not bother me tomorrow night.
I will be bugging you.
Not you, but you know what I mean. Anybody out there in TV land, don't bother me. I will not.
I'm waiting for because this is James Gunn.
Yeah, I mean, I would love to see it in the theater, but hey, it's on HBO
And I want
Max.
to see John Cena make a fool out of himself anyway.
I heard he's really good in it.
Yeah. Who is the shark? I keep
it's Sylvester Stallone.
Oh, crap.
He voices him. That's him. It's Stallone. It's the shark.
I didn't realize that.
I didn't either. I saw a thing that like Stallone's in Suicide Squad. I'm like, what?
What?
They're like, he's the shark. Oh, hey, Gravel, was Snake Eyes any good? Because I would love to know if it was any good. Because I love Snake Eyes. He was good.
He was one of the better of the added G.I. Joes.
All right, so Halloween Horror Nights 30, it's starting to take shape finally. See, now everybody, like me and Chris, that works at Universal, we've been going, where the hell are all the announcements? Like, what is going on? Now we know why. I don't know if you saw this.
Why?
Because they put it out, I think, yesterday. They're going to start announcing, like, every day. They're making an advent calendar, of, like a haunted house.
In other words, what they're also trying to do is they're waiting as long as they can to try and get everything out. So they can build up even closer.
Yeah, they got photo ops. They got the what do you call it? The scare zone starting to go up. The haunted houses. I'm going to turn my phone off. See, Jason, funny guy. I love the dude. He's a good friend. Even though I've never met him, but I talk to him a lot, and I can't wait to get down to his area to hang out with him.
Yeah.
Dude, next time I'm in Miami, I hope you're not working, or I'll work around your schedule. We're going to go out to eat. I'm going to hang out for a little bit, dude. So next time I'm in Miami, we're hanging out, dude. Even if I have to kidnap you.
Welcome to Miami.
Even if I have to kidnap you for a couple hours, Jason, my treat will take you out. We'll go out, we'll hang out for a couple
said he
hours.
liked it.
Well, that's good to know. I will kidnap you in a funny way, Jason, if you say no. I'll dress up like Giggles the Clown and run around Miami and come chase you.
With zip ties.
With zip ties, and then I'll drag you through the streets.
And duct tape.
And I'll go, and then I'm going to go, hey, Jason, are you ready for tickle time?
And your special weapon's going to be a French tickle.
Oh, God. I don't know. All right, so that's the Halloween. It's a small Halloween Horror Nights. As more stuff unfolds, we will. Yeah, I do know there's a new cartoon series coming out for it, which I'm excited. I forgot where the hell it's going, but I'm excited for it. I got
my father's original G.I. Joe in a box.
Oh, like the big ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to have
That's
them.
worth money.
I had them, and then my mother threw them out. I also had the original Kiss dolls. Even out of the box, are worth ridiculous money.
Yeah, because it's Kiss.
Yeah, and they were from like the 80s.
Did you watch the Kissery? Kiss Story?
No, where's that at?
On A&E. Look up, I don't know where you can find it on whatever you're
like on demand?
Yeah, Kissery. It's a two-part.
Is it like A&E cable channel or a streaming service?
A&E cable channel.
I think I got that.
Look it up, because if you watch it, it gives you from the beginning, from their very beginning first song, and it doesn't show it doesn't really talk about like the Gene Simmons, Shannon Tweed crap. All it talks about is the band. It's all about the band. It's everything about the band.
I'll have to watch that, because that's
even the bull crap that went through with Ace Frehley and them.
It's in there?
Yeah.
I gotta watch that then.
I watched it. I recorded it. And it's still on my TV recorded.
All right, I talked about this. All right, so Universal's financial results came out, and they're profitable. all without international guests. I didn't get like a whole bunch of information, but this is just the information I got. And I know Grobel will come in to save the day with all the financial info because he's good like that. But this is just what I got down because most of us don't know what any of it means. We don't care, but I just like to show whether a company's doing good or bad stock-wise. What I understand, and what I don't. But it says NBC Universal's theme parks division reported revenue of $1,095,000,000 in the 3 months ending June 30th for adjusted EBITDA earnings of $221 million. That was up sharply from $136 million in revenue and a $393 million loss during the same period in 2020 when the parks were largely closed. However, the numbers remain below the $1,464,000,000 revenue and $590 million in adjusted EBITDA earnings that the park reported during the same period of 2019. So they're getting back to profitability, and it's only going up from here. But I gotta say, yes, they're short $400 million compared to, but that's all without international. That's why when they come, dude, when the international park guests can come back, it's gonna be a free for all. Dude, if you do that, let me know, man. I'll let you crash here so you save money. I'll pick you up at the airport. I will take you. For real, you know what I'm saying? You're a good dude, man. I have no problem with it. All right, so the last thing before we start talking about King Richard's Fair. I mean, yeah, Jason, holy cow. That's crazy the amount of money that they were making, man. With no international guests. Or very few, anyway. I'm sure there's got to be some in there. Where the hell did I write it? I'm going to find my little... Where the hell is it? Oh, it's in the middle of all my scribbles.
Yeah.
No, what is it? Isn't Epic Universe like $5 billion?
Yeah.
They can't even build the other one.
Well, they can stop building Epic. They started, so
yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah, I think it's $5 billion for Epic.
Yeah, it's got
something like that. Anyway, so I got this thing all queued up. One thing I am gonna do that I should have did if I can. I don't know if I can. This is the only thing, and I hope I can. Where can I? I can't. What? What are you laughing at? What happened? What'd you do?
Oh, like this.
Oh, okay. Well, hey, go for it. Hang on. Let me go.
I figured I'd try and make people laugh.
There we go. YouTube.
How'd everybody like that Gilla joke?
Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser. Somebody's had to have put the trailer up on here.
I'm mad at myself. I forgot that notebook again. You gotta remind me.
Yeah, I know. Oh, look at this. This is from the Nerdist. Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser Hotel is expensive AF. Nerdist News with Dan Casey.
It is expensive. I'm like, Jesus.
Is this new?
For the first time.
Yep. I'm going to do what I do with a lot of stuff. No, you son of a thing.
Psych.
All right, so I'm going to do the... I don't care if you guys have seen it. I'm still playing it anyway. So that way we can watch it together. We can talk about it, and I'll go over a bunch of stuff. Because I love it.
I know, Jay. Did it make you laugh? That's all I want to do. Make you laugh, too.
So just give me a bare minute here. So this is all about the Star Wars Hotel. I'm sure a lot of people have seen it. Maybe none of you have. But let me tell you, I'm a huge Star Wars fan. Love Star Wars. So I'm going to...
See that they're thinking about using that at the new movies being basically erased?
Oh, for Star Wars?
Yeah.
Yeah, because a lot of people don't like them. I like them. I don't give a crap. I mean, I know they're not the originals.
I actually don't mind them, to be honest.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I can't stand the middle one there.
Yeah.
The Last Jedi or whatever.
Yeah.
That dude messed that all up.
Yeah, he did.
There was stuff in there that didn't need to be there.
I think Mandalorian isn't coming out.
Till next year.
Yeah.
You're getting the Book of Boba Fett this year.
All right.
Like December.
Yeah.
Where the hell is...
Hawkeye comes out in November.
Where the hell is the Star Wars hotel? Oh, here it is. All right, this is 30-second video.
For the first time, it's real.
I'll be quiet.
We've traveled to the far reaches of the galaxy. We got recruited by the Resistance. And now we're ready.
Come on, Dad. We gotta go save the ship.
No. We're gonna save the galaxy.
So that was that little 30 seconds of a trailer. So you get little bits and pieces, but to me, I look at it as a once in a life opportunity. It's expensive as you have no idea. These are the prices.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. But so where the hell's I gotta keep. So 2 guests per cabin is $1,209 per guest per night, or $4,809 voyage total. 3 guests per cabin is $5,299 for the total. 4 guests per cabin is $5,999. But I also heard the 2 guest cabins can start at $4,800 and go to $6,000. So there's other the Grand Captain suites and stuff. So this is what's included in your Star Cruiser vacation package. So you get the 2-night stay in a cabin or a suite, ongoing immersive and interactive entertainment where choices determine your experience. So the choices you make determine your experience. So if you sit in a room, you're probably gonna have a bad experience. So get out and it's kind of like
go enjoy yourself instead of sitting in your.
It's like when I tell people about Fairtown Extreme Fairs. It's okay to put your guard down, play along, and if you do that, play along,
you have more fun.
You will have the time of your life. I get it. There's people that are shy, anxiety, whatever. I am telling you, if you want to have the best experience possible, I have no skin in the game. I don't make a dime. This isn't a paid
commercial,
whatever they call it, paid advertisement.
Rich will fire you.
Yeah, I know. Rich would fire me probably, or he'd punch me in the face. You know what I'm saying? But you also get food and beverages on the Star Cruiser, excluding alcoholic and specialty beverages, and a quick service meal at Docking Bay 7 Food and Cargo or other select locations at Disney Hollywood Studios. Admission to Disney Hollywood Studios for your planetary excursion, the Star Wars Galaxy Edge, is included. You get valet parking, and you get a exclusive Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser data band known on your home planet as Magic Band. So that's what you get included.
So they're keeping the Magic Bands.
Yeah, they said they're going to keep them. I'm sure they might get phased out over time.
Yeah.
But they still keep making tons of them. Tons of them.
Well, it's a good grab for people anyway.
Yeah, so when you're looking at the, everybody's seen the artwork for what your cabin looks like and all that. Oh, this is what the other side of the room looks like, what you can't see. So this is a standard cabin fitted with furnishing and fixtures designed to show you comfort while traveling throughout the galaxy, including a pull-out table and a TV with entertainment from your home planet and a window with the view out into space. Specifications: sleeps 4 to 5 passengers. Room configuration: queen bed, 2 berths, bunk beds for 1 adult each, and a wall pull-down bed for 1 adult if sleeping 5. They got a mini fridge, hair dryer, in-cabin safe, phone with voicemail messaging, interactive TV, H2 Plus spa, bath and shower products. They got Galaxy class suites. It's a 1-bedroom Galaxy class suite featuring a living space, complete. Oh yeah. All right, hang on. I know I'm being a pain in the ass. I'm sorry, guys.
For the first time, it's real.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Oh, because of the interactive.
No, I don't think it's the interactive. I think it's more or less
The cost.
Yeah.
I mean, it is a once in a lifetime thing. That's if you're going, you're gonna save. Whoever's gonna go to that's gonna save their money, or unless you got it like
Whoever's
that.
going there is gonna be a true Star Wars fanatic.
Yeah, all day.
Too bad they can't do like one with Star Trek.
I'm sure they would. So this is like you looking out your window. This is that class, whatever.
Who owns Star Trek?
Paramount.
Paramount.
So that's like one. That's one side of the room that you can see. Let me get rid of this. Show you the other side. Yeah, the price is crazy. I'm not gonna lie about that. You know, like if I go do that, that's my big trip of the year without the kids. Like the kids ain't going on a big trip.
No, I know
year.
that would be your one. Like, screw you, Jeremy. Screw you.
Screw you, Devin. I'm going to Star Wars Hotel Land, and you can sit at home and go to school or whatever you're doing other than what I'm doing. You just ain't doing it with me. And here's the other photo. So this is, you know, another view of the room that you can see. So it's kind
how
of
fake those people look.
I know. But this is the look of what Star Wars. When you watch a Star Wars movie, the way the shapes and the doors and the decor, that's what you see in a Star Wars movie.
Hopefully they made the doors tall enough so we don't whack your head like a stormtrooper.
That would be nice. that would be very nice if that happened. I'm sure they are, but yeah. So that's that room, and you know it's just bigger. 2 wall pull down beds for each adult. Well, who needs a pull up bed? Go sleep on that weird couch.
Yeah.
Then they show the Grand Captain Suite, 2-bedroom Grand Captain Suite offers ample room for the whole family. Sleeps 8, 2 queen beds, 2 bunk beds, 2 wall pull down beds, and it has all the other stuff. So it's got a lot of money. I did look at. I was showing Jess. What the hell was this? So this is the overview. I'm going and I'm looking. Okay, there's that video. Well, look at like experience your own. Like there's Chewbacca. There's all. So you're getting pulled in this immersive thing. Whatever
it's
this is
basically going to be the movie, and you're going to be interacting in the movie in that sense.
Yeah, and I read up about the thing. I don't know how. There's going to be a transport that takes you to Batuu, which is Galaxy's Edge in Hollywood Studios. So I don't know how that's playing out, but it says I read up more that after you explore Galaxy's Edge, you will be able to go through the rest of the park.
Did I read that right?
What? Wield the lightsabers you face off against the remote training. Remember, like Luke Skywalker?
Yeah.
They're gonna have that in the hotel to do.
Oh crap!
With those new lightsabers that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna be able to.
That's
do that.
gonna be cool.
Yeah, you're gonna be able to do that.
That just made my night if I actually ever go there.
Yeah, but it says.
That's all I would want to do.
Yeah, so it says new and familiar Star Wars characters need your help. We'll invite you to delve deeper into the story. Interact with them like never before. Embark on secret missions and create alliances. The wield the lightsaber thing. Explore the bridge and operate the ship's systems and controls. Take an exclusive transport to the planet of Batuu, where you'll have the opportunity to engage in unique missions and experiences that extend the story of your adventure. Your story may even lead you to discover the inner workings of the ship in the engineer room. And it says, learn more about experience, highlights during your Star Wars Galactic thing. Yeah, so they're showing you the bars, and they're going to have aliens like that, and robots.
Yep.
Everybody's always like, I'm pointing at stuff, and they're like, what are you pointing at? I can't see it. If you go to Disney's website, and then you go to Star Wars Galactic Cruise Line, you can see everything I'm seeing. There's special dining, the cabins and suites. You know, here's the bridge. You guys can't see, but it's showing all the different Star Wars stuff.
Mm-hmm.
There's even a girl or a woman in a wheelchair enjoying. They had to put that out like a focal point. So you get Valet Park. So that picture you're not seeing with the Galactic Star Cruise, you pull in, you get Valet Park, and they move the car for you, and then you just go in, and you go to outer space.
California got the Adventures Land. Florida is getting Star Wars Land, basically. Star Wars.
Oh, yeah. If they're going to build in the park, they should build a Star Wars one. You know what I'm saying?
Think about it that way. California just did all that with the Avengers Land.
Yeah. Now,
area.
I mean, both parks have Galaxy's Edge.
But it seems like Florida is the one that actually has been doing a lot more with Star Wars.
Well, right now, the only thing that California doesn't have is the hotel.
Yeah.
The Galaxy's Edge are the rides and everything are a carbon. It's
No, but
a mirror image.
That's going to Florida.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Out of the two, they're splitting. They finally realize, okay, let's choose. One is going to be force people to go to Cali to go see the Avengers. Force people to go to Florida to see Star Wars.
If they're smart, that's what they would do. And yes, Jason, Universal, step up your game. That's why people have been asking for a Harry Potter themed hotel. And you know what? I'm willing to bet Epic Universe has that.
I wouldn't be a bit surprised that this is gonna push basically Universal over the edge to start going deeper, even more with their crap.
Yeah, Avengers Campus is in California. It's not, and Florida cannot have Avengers Campus.
Sadly.
Because of the Universal parks and the deal that they made before Disney bought Marvel. Mm-hmm. So there is no... but there is a workaround for Florida. There are certain characters that they can use. Like Guardians of the Galaxy, Black Panther.
Yeah.
And there's some other ones. So there is something... There's something... Isn't it down they building something for Black Panther? I don't know.
What, in Cali?
No, Florida.
Oh. I know Cali's, but they're working into. There's a rumor that they are doing a Wakanda
land.
It's going to be another addition to the Marvel universe.
But for Florida, this year, next year, whenever the hell it's happening, I think next year, the Guardians of the Galaxy indoor spinning coaster, whatever that launch spinning coaster, whatever the hell it is, will open in Epcot. Which is weird because I would have thought that they would have put that in Tomorrowland. But Epcot would work too. But I would have kind of hoped it was in like Magic Kingdom or something.
I know there's something in the works with for Loki area.
Where?
In Florida.
Well, it all depends on, like I said, there's certain characters that Universal doesn't have the rights to use in the park. They only paid for like Captain America, the Hulk, Spider-Man, and Fantastic Four and whatever. So whatever characters that Universal has, Disney can't put in
And
Florida.
It sucks because with certain characters that Universal, you can see where Disney could really like.
Oh yeah, imagine if Universal would somehow give back whatever the deal they got to make out for. If they gave it back to Disney and whatever Universal got, I'm not saying it's going to be like you look at the Spider-Man ride in California. It's obviously not as good as Universal's.
Yeah,
I get it, but you have to think Disney is not a thrill park, and
it's
I know
a family park.
Yeah, and I understand that people want Universal more than Disney because they want the thrills. Me, I more lean towards Disney because I love that magical aspect that Universal hasn't given me yet. Universal's got a lot of problems to clean up, a lot of... Like, I'm telling you, get rid of Rip Ride Rocket, get rid of Jimmy Fallon, get rid of Fast and Furious, get rid of Gringotts Bank. I know it's never going to happen. Get rid of Shrek.
I see in the next few years the film Jimmy Fallon being gone.
But I'm just saying...
Easily.
Like, I understand. They did it quick. For some reason, they wanted a Jimmy Fallon ride.
I just don't get it.
It's stupid. It's a waste of space.
Hell, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire was a better thing. Because that was more interactive.
Yeah. Hell, Twister was better than...
Even Nickelodeon Studios was better.
Yeah. Fast and the Furious. I'm not saying get rid of it altogether. I'm saying get rid of that attraction and give it actual justice of what it's supposed to be. It should have been like a West Coast Races on steroids.
Yeah. It should have been.
That's what it should have been. Not this crap you got. I know there's fans. I know there's people that love it. More power to you. I don't like screwing
around. As a
fan
of the Fast series, from what you were saying, I'm like, it turned me off.
But when you go ride it. You form your opinion. I don't want to make you not ride it.
No, I agree with what you're saying because I don't like screen the rides myself.
Yeah. Like, it's weird. It's like, for Kong, what they did, it fit.
Yeah.
Fast and the Furious did not fit. The ride is called Fast and Furious.
Yes, but it should be an interactive idea for
Fast
street racing.
Yeah. It's just, you're in a party
You
bus.
gotta live like you're friggin' Dom.
Yeah, you're in a party bus going through and it's trying to make you like fast. They filmed it terribly. You know what I mean?
Going old school underneath the trailer trucks.
Yeah, it's just a horrible ride. And that's my opinion. You guys may love it. I might be the only one that hates it. Hot take. Get rid of the Incredible Hulk. It was groundbreaking back in the late 90s, early 2000s, but now it's time to see a new groundbreaking roller coaster or dock ride in that spot. Hey, I
agree with you, Jason.
I love the Hulk.
The Hulk is the Hulk, but the thing is I'm agreeing with Jason. It's time to let it go.
It's that whole land needs a whole redeeming.
Yeah,
and Disney's never going to prove it.
They're taking a good step in the right direction with Velocicoaster and going in the Jurassic Park area. That's a good.
Yeah, because
good
even though they have the rights to use it, Disney still has to write off what they do.
Yeah.
Disney will never allow a new attraction. Disney will never allow a lot of stuff.
Because basically Disney owns, Universal still owns the rights to Hulk.
Yes.
But Marvel is still part of the Marvel product. And that's what's giving them an issue. They were supposed to be doing... That's what took them so long to actually get an agreement on doing a new Hulk movie with Mark Ruffalo.
Because I heard there's a new movie in the making called Hulk vs. Wolverine.
Yeah.
And
you're also going to need to use the Hulk to...
no, they can...
introduce She-Hulk that's coming out.
See, the Hulk can be in anything. That's why it can't be a Hulk standalone film.
Yeah.
That's the only rule. That's why he's in Avengers. That's why he was in Thor.
That's why he's always in Thor all the time, because of that.
Yeah. He showed up in Thor in the third one now.
Yeah. That was funny, the Ragnarok. That
Oh,
was the
yeah.
funniest one.
I actually finally saw that for the first time like a couple weeks ago.
I love that one. Yes!
Yeah, Hulk's going to stay for a while, or they'll retheme it.
Yeah.
If that ever comes, who knows what the hell's going to happen. And Ask Kakakaka said, I guess they wanted to be able to cross-promote and have the NBC logo in the park regarding the Fallon ride. I heard the same thing.
Yeah.
Poor choice of ride.
They should actually, if they really want to get rid of Jimmy Fallon, why don't they use like a Chicago Fire or Chicago PD?
Is that NBC?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's an NBC product. It's a Dick Wolf product.
Anything other than, I don't know. I'm just not a fan of the screen rides. I'm sorry. I know you young whippersnappers, they love that. I don't.
I would love to see a Chicago Fire theme, because then they can go with the idea of like what Backdraft used to be.
Yeah, but I just what I want to see is, I know using screen the ride is a cheaper way to build the attraction, but I want to see. Here's the example I always use: the Hogwarts Castle.
Yeah,
it's screen the ride, but then as the thing's moving, there's actual scenes and props and things going on and effects, and then the seat will move to the next area. Here's the screen again, and you're like on the broom and whatever that game is that they play on the broom.
Whatever it is.
I don't know. I figure you would know what it is.
I hate Harry Potter.
Really?
Yeah.
I would have thought you would have been a Harry Potter fan.
Hell no, actually, I ain't.
I would have thought you would have had a wizard hat and a robe and a wand. I could have paid
I read 2 chapters in the first book. I'm like, nope, sorry.
I tried watching the movies. I seen like 2 or 3
The movies I could watch here and there, but I'm not really like...
I don't know, for some reason the Wizard Boy did not do anything for me. I usually like that crazy shit.
I'm more
but
of
it just did nothing for me.
Guy.
Yeah, Goosebumps is good.
Or I don't know if you remember the book series Bunnicula.
I remember seeing it. I never read it.
It was all about a vampire bunny.
Okay.
It was actually a cool series.
All right.
I know, I'm weird.
So thoughts? Hang on, I gotta go back and read a little bit what you're saying, Jay, because I was just talking. But is this cliffhanger drop the same as Busch Gardens? No, this is different. This is a different drop, because it's got more of a incline, with a decline, whatever. It's got more degree of drop. So it's the same but different. I think it's smaller. I don't know how big SheiKra is. Because isn't Dr. Diabolical like 150 feet or something?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, let me just look. Let me see. SheiKra height. Okay. It'll do whatever. SheiKra height. What is the... Oh, yeah, right here. I'm going to Wikipedia. So
hit the...
Oh, Wiki. I'm going to hit Wiki. It's 200 feet tall. So it's 50 feet shorter, but the drop is steeper on yours than, and it cost them in 2009 $13.5 million for SheiKra.
So in other words, probably Six Flags Fiesta probably cost them probably about 18, 19.
Yeah, it's probably in the 15 to 19 range, probably. So yeah, so SheiKra's obviously taller. Look, Six Flags is gonna put that coaster on a budget. You're gonna get what you're gonna get, unfortunately. Well, yeah, Spidey, Transformers, Skull Island, they do good on that. But like I said, I'm 43. I've always grown up with how dark rides were back in the day, and then how they were up until, huh?
House of Horror.
Yeah, like House of Horrors, and even when I would go to Disney, and see the dark rides there.
What is that? The Haunted Mansion or whatever it is. What is that mansion that you can look through and it looks like everything's like ghosts at night?
Where?
In Disney.
Well, they have a Haunted Mansion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, like sitting in the middle of you on the bug. Yeah, that's Disney.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Haunted Mansion. But you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm talking about. And like, if you're gonna do like new technology, the way that they did the Hogwarts Castle, that's how the ride should be. Like, if you're gonna utilize screens, make sure that you have the props and stuff. Like, I like seeing it. I don't like the screen. I just don't like it. It's cheap and lazy. You know what I mean? It's just cheap and lazy. Just going like Gringotts Bank. You're in a car in front of a screen and you're in a cave. I see what you're doing over there. Why? You know what I'm saying? Like, why do that? It's cheap. It doesn't look good. It does not look good at all. I don't care what any of you people say. If you think that's the best thing since sliced bread, you need to go get a lobotomy in your brain. Like, that ride, Gringotts Bank, sucks balls. Big, hairy, sweaty, poop-covered balls.
Stop copying me.
I don't want to know about your balls.
No, he's copying.
Oh, I'm just saying, you're copying me. Remember, I'm the one that's crowned king. I was dubbed the king.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
I'm
just a court jester.
You are. And I'm glad to have you as my court jester. Because you're a funny dude.
Well, let's talk about King Richard since we're talking about that now.
Yeah, we'll go. Don't worry, Jay. We'll talk about Cliffhanger in a minute. I just want to get King Richards out of the way. Because maybe somebody... King Richards is all about kings, queens, and cleavage, and beer, and jousting, and everything in between. And I just...
You gotta put the FAIRE.
Come on, King Richard's FAIRE. Can you buy tickets yet?
Yeah, you can.
All right. So it starts weekend, September 4th through October 24th, including Monday, the 6th of Labor Day, October 11th, Columbus Day. Gates open at 10:30, closes at 6. It says purchase thy tickets. Let's see how much thy tickets are. Ooh, Eventbrite. So you're going to get porked for fees.
Yeah.
So $18 to $37, depending upon what you buy. Why?
It's roughly basically.
Oh, kids are adults. Adults are 37. Children are 18. Plus like a few dollar fee, a couple dollars or something.
Yeah.
So you're gonna get fire eaters. I saw. Where did I see that? I just saw
That's Seth Carney.
That's the guy. Comedy acts, minstrels. What the hell's that?
Minstrel. Yeah.
I don't know what that. You got jugglers, aerialists, acrobats, puppeteers, fire eaters. You'll gasp at the King's Mounted Knights battle on horseback.
You have the mud show. I will laugh. That will make you laugh.
Yeah, free parking. Please leave all pets at home. Please call ahead for service animal approval. No refunds or outside food or beverage allowed.
You can dress up to this too.
Yeah, you can dress up.
Those two are funny as hell.
Oh, these two?
These two.
Oh God.
The Winston Well wenches. They're not PG. They're rated R. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, we're going actually on the day of my wedding anniversary. To be honest,
I didn't even realize that.
Oh, they don't have a schedule yet, but they have games. They have rides. They have performers. They have.
Well, the rides are like small.
Yeah, Yeah, I know. They
cool
got
little ride things. Like the guy pushes you
on a little ship.
on the ship. You have that thing.
Whatever the hell that thing. They got a slide. Looks like a ropes course.
But they have a ton of different games. You can throw daggers. You can throw.
Oh, it says persons of strength, power, and skill. Axe throwing, knife throwing, knight errant, giant striker. Whoever enjoys test of skill will seek the archer's field, dastardly darts, crusaders crossbows, captain's cannons, Jacob's ladder, king of the log. That's me when I take a dump. Dragon joust. More gentle pleasures. Play hide and seek in Milady's shitty maze. And ride the flying griffin, ride the pirate ships. And for the younger prince and princesses, try thrilling the Hurlinator ride and the catapult game.
There's also a game that you have to throw. There's a almost like
What's the Royal Zoo? Oh,
yeah,
you got little
assisted
horses
and stuff like that. But they also have a cat show that usually goes there.
well, they got food and drink. I love the names to some of this stuff.
Yeah,
Like the Dragon Wings and Fries, whatever. Shepherd, but they spell it different. Like Shepherd's Pie instead of P-I-E, it's P-Y-E. Jester's Chicken Fingers and Fries. Wench's Waffle with Chicken. Let's find another. Pulled Piggy Sandwich. King's Chowder Boulet. Queen's Turkey Stew Boulet.
waiting for you to say the King's Nuts.
What is that?
Those are those toasted nuts.
Oh, yeah.
I'm telling you about.
Yeah, there's a thing called it's not on here though, right?
No.
They got Beggar's Beef Taco, Baker's Mac and Cheese with bacon and breadcrumbs. I'm just getting hungry looking at it. Prince and Princess Ice Cream. They got all kinds of stuff. There's all kinds of food, and we will cover it so you guys can see it.
There you go, King's Roasted Nuts.
Oh, yeah, King's Roasted Nuts.
The
Perky Pickle. Catherine's Kettle Corn. Eve's
You're going to
Caramel
love
Apple.
that. That's good.
I love kettle corn. Oh, you went to a Renaissance fair in Pennsylvania. It's probably the same one that Lindsay's been to.
Yeah, the Renaissance fair that they have at King Richard's it's fun. It's a nice day out. They have all different shows. You have the Fire Eater, which is the torture guy, which is Seth Carney. You have Jacques the Whipper, which is the whipper guy. He's funny as hell.
Yeah, they have cleavage and bear night days.
See what I mean? That's that weekend.
Corset wearing workshop.
See what's on that Sunday? Beer Olympics.
Oh, beer Olympics, cleavage contest. Oh, vow renewal ceremony, pucker up pub crawl.
But
Vikings velour.
That's what we're going to say.
September 26th.
It's a tug of war contest. If we had 8 people or more, we could actually do it.
Yep. There's house meetups. Oh, Witches and Wizards, Fandom in the Kingdom in October.
Yep.
Sorting of houses. Potions class. Witches and Wizards costume parade. Broomstick dance. Oh, all the chicks will be bringing their cars. It's going to be a car show for women. Hey, there's a car show for women. All the ladies out there, there's probably like one. All the ladies, bring your cars and dance with the broomstick on October 2nd and October 3rd. Bring your brooms, that's your car. Bring the brooms, enjoy. That's what you got to do.
I wonder if it's free parking.
Well, you just fly right in. You're like, whoosh. Oh, yeah, don't forget Rocky Point Week. I mean, that's really the bulk of it. So, you just check it out. It's in Massachusetts somewhere. Where is it?
It's in Carver, Massachusetts.
Carver, Mass.
It's not far, actually. It's down the street from Edaville, to be honest.
Oh, so that's like an hour, less than an hour. Because I can get to Edaville from here in 45 minutes.
Yeah, it's about that long, yeah.
45 minutes to an hour, which is fine.
Free parking. Best thing to do is get there before the gates open because they do a little show before the gates open.
Yeah.
With everybody coming out on the balcony. And...
Oh, yeah. Like I said before I remind everybody about Rocky Point Week, the reason why, I can't say the specific reason, but it has to do with the haunted house, and I'm doing research. So just put 2 and 2 together. I'm not going to tell you any more than that.
I go every year. He's going to
I haven't been since I was a kid.
This is going to be funny.
Yeah, I haven't been in as an adult. I have no idea. But anyway, Rocky Point Week. This week, was all about celebrating the memories of Rocky Point Park, not
Our
the
home park.
Yeah, Warwick, Rhode Island. It's not to celebrate that the park closed, because I'll be honest, I know everybody's biased. I know it was our home park, but even if it was still open, well, I don't know about today because when you're competing with Six Flags, but at that time, that was the best, amusement park in New England, period. It was better than any. I hate to say this to you guys. It was better than Canopy. It was better than Lake Compounds. It was better than Riverside Park before it became Six Flags New England.
Yep.
But anyway, so Tuesday we had Turntile Tuesday that was on the website, sfneonline.org. Today is the first half of the tour, so it's part 1. And you don't want to miss it.
No, because there's a part in there that kind of is kind of funny. And
yeah, there's a few funny parts, but you learn history. You get to see plaques. You get to see actually a ride that's still there. The Skyliner without the seats on it, but the cables are there. The station is still there. The turnaround is still there. The cables are still on it. It looks like crap, but it's still there. You can walk on the station, and you'll see that in the video. Tomorrow, Why Are They Gone? That's like 24 minutes long.
Yep. And then it's going to give you the complete history of Rocky Point Park, plus why it's gone.
And then on Friday is part 2 of the tour, and that's really Rocky Point Week. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. But the whole point of this was myself and John and Charles got together and I said, let's make this organized.
Yes.
You know, so we all, the 3 of us talked. And so all 3 of us contributed. He did Why Are They Gone? I edited the tour video. Me and him are both in the tour video. Yeah. And Charles did a write-up about Turnstile Tuesday. We got him photos. He got photos. And he wrote up a thing. There's also a link to the You Must Be Tall movie documentary in there. And that's where he got a lot of his info from that movie.
Between that movie and also doing the research itself.
Yeah, and I know that the Tales from Rocky Point movie that I'm in is not on YouTube. Yeah, you can watch me rock climb.
Yeah.
Because he cheated.
Yes, he did.
He watched it before he was supposed to. But yeah, we're going to get out of here, though. We're going to be back next Wednesday, same time, back channel. But next Tuesday, Haunapalooza podcast is going live. So if you want to talk Halloween, haunted houses, horror movies, horror music, haunted houses, you got questions you want to talk about, we're going to talk about a bunch of stuff.
Also, if they get back to Rocky Point Week, if there's anything, any park or any rides that you want us to actually dedicate a week to, mostly parks.
Yeah, and we can dedicate. It doesn't have to be defunct. It could just be
any park or anything. We can actually do it if you like this week, or if you have memories also of Rocky Point Park.
Leave them in the comments.
Leave them in the comments.
You know, leave them in the comments of the Rocky Point videos or the posts. You know what I'm saying?
Or even the ideas of the other parks, leave them on here, go on our Facebook, and even message us on that.
Yeah, Jay, after I get done with the show in a little bit, I'm going to message you about what I would like to ask you to do if you're down for. Because I think what I want to ask you to do will be a huge asset. 1, to you to help you film stuff. 2, to get us coverage. 3, it's a win-win for everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'll talk to you about that in a little bit. But remember, Tuesday, it's going to be the same time, 7 o'clock for the Haunapalooza podcast. And then 7 o'clock Wednesday, Eastern time, both days, same thing. But until next, everybody, keep on coasting, y'all. Peace.